Good afternoon, people. Bear with me for one moment. I just need to move my freaking sound thingy over. Don't even know if the mic picks this up, actually. No clue. Get out the way, chairs. Here we go. I'm pretty sure I'm equipped. I'll bend those that way. There we go. There's nothing to see. Not really. Not yet, at least. There we go. Boom. That should work. How does that look? Boom. You can't see it. You can't see it, but I know it's there. Now you can see it. Now you can't. Tired, sick, cold, what else? Hungry? Fair enough, Dan. I hear that you're not very well at the moment. Sorry to hear that, brother. Will they automatically connect? No. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Hang on. Here we go. Lovely. Sorted. Hello, people. We're going through it for about a month now. I mean, I had a bug which lasted from Christmas, like, through the entirety of January. It sucked. It was not pleasant. Not in the slightest. It was over my mustache. Oh well. Ivor. Is this Ivor's theme? I think it is. Yes, it is. Bro's loud. Bro needs to calm the shit down. Oh, look, it's my favourite streamer, man. Hello, Mr. Proudy. Lovely to see you. Good sir. Mini COVID. Well, yeah, at least it's not something like the neurovirus. Got some crazy hair curls going on. I know, it happens. I washed my hair once, and now suddenly my hair no longer has any idea who it is. But yeah, no, I'm doing good either way. Doing good either way. Okay, so today is going to be a bit of an interesting stream. Obviously, it's already like 20 past 12. I've only been streaming for like 7 minutes. However, today we are aiming to stream the usual Pokemon stuff for about 2.5 hours. And the reason for that is I'm going to go offline afterwards and then come back. But I need to find my emails quickly. Where are my emails? Because I could better explain it. Here we go. Essentially, no embargo, you're free to post stream whenever you want. Okay, cool. I'm just literally just going to point at that and be like, screw you, if I ever get in trouble with it. But, so Steam Next Fest is happening. When is Next Fest specifically? Let's Google that next. Steam Next Fest. When's that happening? Uh, 2026. February 23rd. So what's essentially happening is loads of indie games are appearing on Steam over the next 2 weeks. Hey Dave, do you stream every day on YouTube? Monday to Friday I do, yes. But I got an exclusive freaking early key on Steam for a Doom-like called Paperhead. And I was like, you know what? I need to start building my brand repertoire. So if a freaking indie dev is going to give me a key for a game that actually looks like it's up my alley, why not give it a shot, you know? However, I do need to separate it from my Pokemon streams. So, essentially, I'll decide when the time is right. It'll be in like 2.5 hours from now. And then, I'll end stream, I'll go live again. I might have to make it members only, but I don't think I want to. And then, yeah, I'll just play that for an hour, you know? Simple as. Nothing too crazy about that. does mean that I literally got it yesterday. I just got an email saying, would you like to play our game before next week? And I'm like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Thank you for the early code. Thing is, normally when I get early access to a game, it's full of AI, like generative AI bollocks. And looking at this one, it hasn't got anything, from my understanding. Because on Steam, you have to declare if you have any AI used in your games. Like, I could very easily show you an example. But this is one thing which Steam is very good with at the moment. Hopefully it doesn't play a trailer. Here we go. Here we go. Let me show you quickly. So, you see down here, his Arc Raiders AI-generated content disclosure. So if you're ever curious to know if a Steam game that you want to buy, if you're ever curious to know if it's got AI content in it, scroll to the very, very bottom just above system requirements and it will tell you. A lot of the time it will also tell you the mature rating content here as well. It will be like, yeah, this is what happens in the game. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, just keep an eye on that if you're ever curious. Ooh, publisher's quite well known and good too. Yes. So I was just like, you know what? Why not? Why not? It's just a silly little game, it looks like a Doom-like with a pencil. But hey, I'll come back with that one later. For now, we need to get back into Pokemon Odyssey. So, did I ever boot MGBA up? No, I did not. Where is it? MGBA, let's go. We need to get through Pokemon Odyssey. Why is it always when I get to freaking Grism's theme, I decide that now is the time to play a game? Now is the time for me to boot the game up. And to play some Pokemons. Yeah, the Mugenic stream is still, like, completely on the channel. Like, I'm not going to delete it. Where'd my book go? Oh, there it is. Oh, right, so, if we quickly remind ourselves from yesterday's stream, I need to Ironmon for the next 10 battles. Neat. So, the Pokemon that we're choosing to Ironmon with is Spaghetti. So hopefully this goes okay. I've deliberately given it Bright Powder to make sure that it might not die. I just realised I'm promoting extra effects. Will-O-Wisp is kind of redundant. Maybe I'll remove Will-O-Wisp. Because if we're using that, the burn has already got a decent chance of happening anyway, so why am I using Will-O-Wisp? And on the other note, if I am using Will-O-Wisp, what if we just see what its other ability is first? Loving the freaking Zelda music in this place. Right, it won't have any effects, so you can only have this ability. That makes me think Hex is just bad on this Pokemon. I actually think it's better to just run anything with secondary effects. So Shadow Ball over Hex. You're always going to get the added bonus. Almost always, at least. But that does make me wonder, what do I give it over... What do I give it to deal with dark Pokemon? I don't think I've got anything. I could give it Power Gem. May rise the user's defense by 1. Ooh, it might rise. So yeah, Will-O-Wisp is actually a little silly on this Pokemon because we get bonus burn regardless, in most cases. So the current objective is to go north, I think. We can't go this way. Power Gem's good coverage, absolutely. I can throw it at bugs, but then again I can set fire to bugs as well. Oh yeah, we need to talk to this fella. Excuse me. Yes, what is it? Actually, I know it sounds weird, but can I just stay here with you for a bit? Sure. Look at this cliff. With a solid snap to the back of your neck, you will go tumbling down. Also, I need to just quickly update the YouTube goal because over one evening we have lost freaking 2 subscribers. Because that happens. How are you feeling? Did you hurt yourself? No, I'm fine. What's that face then? Is something bothering you? It's just that I'm afraid. Afraid of disappointing everyone. There's something I must do, but what if I fail? What if I'm not strong enough? Let me tell you a story. This story will turn the snow off. I've missed like 90% of the story, but that is clearly Dad. Yeah, I mean, yeah, same hair color, same eyes. It looks a little too on the nose. There was once a fool who thought he could change the entire world on his own. He was young, inexperienced, irresponsible, and he failed over and over. Do you know why? I do not. The answer was simple, yet he couldn't get it. What he needed the most was someone that could help him in times of need. Someone to share his burden with. Friends, companion, comrades. Don't be afraid to rely on others from time to time. There are things you can't do alone. That's what his friend said when he asked for help. But this is... Listen, just don't be afraid to rely on others from time to time. There are other things you can't do alone. Is this the character arc of Nyx? Which is rely on others. I feel like we have been relying on others a lot. If the time comes, you'll understand. Who are? Sorry, I couldn't be here for you. That's not what I wanted for you and Amy. And now Amy is dead. Why am I crying? I don't understand. This flash of light makes me bring down my hat. You've been through a lot lately. You can let it all out now. Father? There. Oh, it's Darius. So the father is Darius. Okay. I already know everything. You did an excellent job so far. I miss you so much, and Amy is... I swear I'll save Amy too, and you have my word. This is confusing as piss. I can turn into a red person as well. Definitely, thank you. For what? It's my duty as a father, after all. That said, Nyx, we have to go back to the 5th stratum. There's a powerful relic called... Oh, you mean the Abyssal Shard? That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're holding it in your hand, aren't you? Hello, Dead Med. That guy is dreaming of rock climb. That is not... Rock climb has not been important for so long. Well, piss, there's no doubt about it. That's the Abyssal Shard. This means we just have to go to the Porcelain Forest and perform the ritual. The ritual? We'll talk about it once we get there. I think we should explain the current situation to the others first. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, back to the Zelda house. And I think that's all. So it means that, yep, this man right here is my father, Darius. Lord knows who my mother is. My apologies, Your Highness. You don't have to apologize, Prince Ethan. You can just call me Darius. Noxus shall rise. Okay, I will. You know, because Noxus hasn't risen before. What about Rocky? He's still looking for Kit, but he said we can proceed without him. Anyway, Darius, there's someone who wants to talk with you. Licks him. Why did you untie him? I have my reasons for doing so. Just sit back and watch. He won't hurt anyone. He's about to kiss your dad. Kazuki. Sire, what I've done to you and your family is inexcusable. I'm not expecting to be forgiven. You've been my right-hand man since forever. What happened to you? Why did you decide to turn your back on me? I cannot say. I won't oppose you anymore, but at the same time, you won't receive any help from me. Not until... Never mind, forget about it. One last thing. If anyone asks for me, tell them I've been killed. Kazuki, what are you saying? Lixin, it has been a pleasure. Good luck and, farewell. Dude explodes into dust. What happened to you? Hello, Thompson. I'm not hairy. I have a beard. Like a lot of men. Father, what should we do? Oh yeah, you're right. I will now become the main protagonist. Our next objective is to base camp at the Porcelain Forest. Let's make haste, time is running out. Quick, jump across every chair. Right, now that we are done here with the ancient pyramid of... I don't know. This doesn't look like a cottage to me. Just putting it out there. This is the Zelda home, complete with kitchen. Kitchen that I can't click on. And it looks like a fireplace I can climb into. It's funny because I think to myself, like, is it possible for a Pokemon game to actually be moving? Like, make me want... Well, like, be emotionally invested, you know? It's just an interesting thought, because I'm just like, how would they even do it? A lot of the time, if someone just dies on screen, I don't really feel much about it. I just wonder, like, how would you make people invested in the characters of a Pokemon game when you don't have 3D animation to go off of? I totally could have caught that Ursaring, I just blasted it. Recently finished this game, kinda. Really good story-wise. I think the story so far has been more important to the game than the Pokemon aspect of it. Hello, Rakov. Super late but super sick on the Steam bit. Oh yeah. Hey, I've been given an early access code for another game before, but it was filled with AI garbage, so I decided not to play it. We don't go this way. This is where we came from. Can't I, Joe? Help me. Do we go left now? Yeah. Are we just skipping all of the captains now? When Ariel died in FF7, I cried a little. Hey, I've always said the first game that made me cry was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Blue Rescue Team. That was the first game that ever made me cry. And now all I've got to do is watch the ending of certain Final Fantasy XIV expansions, and it does the same thing. But that's just because I'm a lot more invested in those games than basically any other game. Honestly, better than any Pokemon story? I think the story is good, but I don't think it's, like, the best story I've ever heard. It's quite, Ooh, can this thing even hit me, I wonder? Yeah, I don't know. It's quite predictable, I feel. I can't think of the right wording. Nonchalant is definitely the wrong word. That's what this guy is. Okay, well, that's Battle 2. Time to go back and try again. Of course that thing's got freaking Earthquake. Be careful in the labyrinth. I'm trying. I'm trying to be careful in the labyrinth. I'm not overhyping Rejuvenation, but that has a really good story. Thing is, someone that's bad at writing stories will just have a big bad, and then you'll be told that it's a big bad, and then when you get to the point where you have to fight it, you don't feel anything, because it's just, the big bad, and then you defeat it, and then everyone claps. And I'm just like, okay, fair enough. The second stage on that is a big bad that appears multiple times throughout the game and goes, and is actively in your way. He's like, hoity-toity, I'm here to stop you from doing anything, and you're just like, oh no, you're gonna make my progress more difficult. The villains in this have turned up a couple of times, but haven't really done anything. I'm kind of realizing. They turn up and do a bunch of stuff to other characters. But nothing's particularly changed for me, you know? I still have Ethan and Olympia, you know? But they don't do anything. I don't know, I feel like if you want me to care about the villain, they have to apply something to the character, they have to give me a reason to care. You know. Right, this slacking, I'm pretty sure, just kills with a single earthquake every time, unless we get the burn proc, of which event we might survive. Never mind. Okay, battle free. This is like a one Pokemon that we can't deal with. And we can't even go in another direction, and we're Iron Moning for the next, like, 7 battles. Right, is there a way to just get past this guy? There is. Alright, cool. If we do this, we get past him. Incredible. I'm so good at ice puzzles. Wait, we've been here before. No, we haven't been here before. Oh wait, are these planks just so I don't have to do the freaking ice puzzle? That's such a silly plank. Congratulations, you did one ice puzzle. You may continue. Okay. I hate ice puzzles. Shut up, I love them. Okay, Houndoom we can do something about. Unless it just immediately crunches. Battle 4. Oh, nasty plot. This is fine. The villain in Far Cry 3 was so fucked in the head I liked him. Thing is that made Voss so memorable. Like, that's the other thing, is making a memorable villain as well. Making memorable characters. Characters that stick with you. It's a lot harder than you might think. It really is. But doing it in, like, the Pokemon games is so difficult. Reduce villains turn up a good amount and actually get shit done at times. The characters are likable and get character growth, so you get invested. See, I like the idea of, like, a villain team turning up and causing, like... Well, that Kingler's looking funky. Yeah, I like the idea of the team turning up and, like, knocking down a tree or something, thus causing us to have to go around a more dangerous path. Like, if they actively impede the progress of the player, you know, rather than just turning up and being like, I am evil. I'm doing bad stuff to other NPCs you don't care about. And I'm just like, okay, fair enough. Because that's the other thing that Pokemon Odyssey's done a lot. Like Matilda, we knew nothing about her. And then they just turned around and said, she's been taken over by the Abyssal Parasite. And I'm just like, okay. Why do I care? Like, who is this girl? I don't know who she is. It wasn't until we got the parasite off of her that we realised that she was actually a special case. Her personality makes her more memorable than basically any of the characters I've met so far. I just don't really care for the cast. Actually, Olympia is a character I like. Ethan, not so much, but that's just because it's not my taste. Hi, my name's Gabby. What's your favourite Pokemon? What's your favourite colour? What's your favourite number? What's your favourite food? Where do you live? What are the 3 wacky numbers on the back of your credit card? Can we be best friends? Can we wear matching underwear? Okay, I didn't mean to do it that quickly. This is simple. I say good day to you, sir. I say good day. I say. Ooh, a timer ball. Hello, positive folks. Hello, everybody, by the way. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Today was supposed to be Jujutsu Kaisen Day, but they're taking a break this week. What a nightmare. Oh, it's a seal. Hey, Dave, what are we up to today? We're trying our best to get through this game. This is Battle 5, and I don't want to fight it, but we gotta. Oh, it's so close. Okay, we resist Ice Beam. There's QA Sunday bits on channel and Discord for asking questions. Yeah, that's true, actually. I do host every Sunday. I will put up a QA. So if anyone's a Q&A. So if anyone's got any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments of my Q&A videos. Or just join my Discord and ask them there. Yeah. Oh, I'm just spotted by a person with eyeballs. What mon are we using? So this is battle 6. We are using a regional Miss Magus. And you go down to Power Gem. Been better. I had to come home early from my first day on my new job because my father passed away. Why are you on the stream? Fair enough, man. I mean, that is not wonderful news whatsoever. Oh, now we both died of hail. Never mind, you died of hail. Ah, Hisui Hentai Flosion. I hope you died to a single Shadow Ball. Yeah, Proudy, that does make me somewhat interested in rejuvenation. I am curious, for sure. Are we doing an Imon challenge? Not deliberately. Oh, death! So when people donate, I spin a wheel. And one of the things that came up on the wheel is to Ironmon the next 10 fights. We've just done 6 battles, so whatever we fight next is going to be 7. And to be fair, we have brought a good Pokemon to do it with. Oh, jeez. Okay, never mind. This is battle 8. We immediately die. This slacking one-shots us. Every time. Because we never get the burn proc. Yep, and then we die. I was asking, did you get the Imon on the wheel? Yes, that's how it happened. I think I might just fight 2 Pokemon outside and then just get my team back, because we are struggling. Without a full team with us, we are struggling. This is why we limit it to a certain number of battles, just so that we don't spend forever running in circles. Hey, Hariyama, he's like, high five. Actually, no, he's not. He's not like that at all. He's actually like, the walls are closing in, and they're gonna squish me now. Please help. Nice close combat, idiot. What else did you get? We haven't had anything today, but that was something which was leaked over from yesterday to today. Oh, it's a bear. He's like, I found a fish this big. It was huge. Jeez, ghost Pokemon are so good. Until you run into something that absolutely one-shots you. Gen 2 villain was the best part of playing Silver version? Who was the villain in Gen 2? Wasn't it just Team Rocket again? I actually do not remember. Alright, give me my team back, please. In fact... withdraw. Give me the Ninja. Give me the Aggron. Give me the Gardevoir. The Minun. And this guy. There we go. Dave, we're missing one. I'm pretty sure that was 9. I counted 10. I mean, to be fair, if we want to be doubly sure, I will fight this Pokemon. Ooh, a Machoke. I will fight this Pokemon with just this guy. One more won't hurt. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Didn't use any other Pokemon to do that. On another note, though, that Machoke might actually be worth catching. That's a Piloswine. Hello, Dub Wagner. Welcome to stream, man. How are you doing on the Twitch side? Saucy Barker. We're just going to quickly search for a Machoke, because I kind of want that. Extra sensory, I make you extra sticky. Oh my god, why do you know Nice Slash? Who allowed this madness? Mental. There's the Machoke. Okay, so this guy... Are you shiny? Apparently you can survive a single extrasensory, but I'm going to throw rocks at it instead. I'm good, always like catching you for a few before bed. Hell yeah. I think it is shiny. It did the sparkly circle. But, like, it looks identical because it's regional. I'm gonna sussy Barker. I'm gonna send out the sussiest of Barkers, and I'm just gonna... We both get pelted by hail. I think I just spawn, and then just throw balls. Yeah, what are the chances that we find a shiny freaking Machoke? Female Machoke as well. I might name this Marky. I think that's a suitable name. Someone will make him spin the wheel. Yes, it will happen eventually. His punches are so powerful that they create shockwaves capable of shattering even the toughest of defenses. Yeah, it's just the wrong shade. I'm gonna call him Marky. That's something which we can use later on. I don't really want to use it now because I don't want to send it to the overused box. Right, let's have a little look. Yeah, it's got the star. How weird. Oh, it has guts as well. Incredible. Titan Killer. The more HP the target has, the greater the power. That sounds hilarious. Silver was the villain? I always thought he was just... Well, no, he's your rival. He's not a villain. The villain's like Team Rocket. And then Silver's just a douchebag. Did I not heal? Right, we can also beat this arse with the Ursa Ring now. Because I can just... Well, Angry Boy dies in one hit, I think. Who can... You. Silver's a part of Team Rocket? That I actually do not remember. I do not remember Silver being part of Team Rocket, but fair enough, I must just be incorrect. I must be misremembering. Alright, fight me. This slacking is going down. And you bring a Gardevoir with you, okay. Silver isn't the part of Team Rocket, I didn't think he was. Alright, this is easy. We fake out the big monkey. His dad is Giovanni, but he resents Team Rocket. I see, I thought there was something going on. Okay, we're quad weak to that. That's big sad. Big sad, actually. Because I don't think we got anything that can deal with ground. Sorry, a bit busy at work, just lurking for now. No problem, Demonica. I think you should capture that Gardevoir. Can you not see I have one? I have one already. Everyone get pelted by hail except for Ninjago. Oops. So, Veil? No. Noble? I think we just destroy. I think we just go for this freaking giant slacking. But yeah, don't worry, we've been using the Gardevoir. It's been very strong. Okay, that triple axle could have done way more damage, please. Now I'm being hit by sparkly magic. Oh, we used double edge instead of earthquake. And killed itself. Okay, curious. Hello, Omlikek, welcome. Why do you have a Sceptile as well? Why does everyone but me have a Sceptile? This is Pokémon Odyssey. The title should be at the bottom of the screen, unless you're joining via the video. Okay. You resist all of this, which is kind of funny. I might pull Anastasia out now. Gardevoir's very strong in every game. Yes, as long as you're allowed to... So long as you make good use of it, definitely. It's a very potent... But you died of Fukabari as well. I think I'm going to triple Axel though. Yeah, Gardevoir's just a solid special attacker. You can't really go wrong with it. It's very easy to use as well. Someone answer my question. Cody, what was the question? I do not see the question. Dave, what is this game? I said it is Pokemon Odyssey. This guy's got an insane team. Why does this guy have such a good team? What's up with this guy? He's just like, check out my slacking, epic Whale Lord, Sceptile Gardevoir team. Like, bro, chill. Oh, you go down to Fukabari? Oh yeah, because you're a water type, and in this game, poison's strong against water for some reason. But, you know, that makes sense. Nice. It must have been a balancing thing, because poison would have just been bad overall if it wasn't good against water, I think. There's no grass Pokemon in this game, I'm realizing. That Whalelord looks fried. He looks like he's crusty, you know? He was left out in the sun for too long. Get me back in, I need to heal. Why is everyone in the back? Why can't they be in the front? No, not you. You. Kind of funny that Team Rocket was the villain of like 3 different Pokemon generations then. They're the villain of Gen 1, 2, and then the villain of, isn't it base Sun and Moon? It's not Ultra Sun and Moon. It's the original Sun and Moon, right? Just clicked on her and she said, whatever. So I'm sorry. I won't click on you again then. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, they have Rainbow Rocket. Oh, it's after the Elite Four. Okay. I wasn't sure when Rainbow Rocket actually, like... they were, like, prominent in the story. I don't want a Slowbro. That's a Pokemon that could just evolve, but they would never do it. Spore Barrage. Oh yeah, you're weak to this. Wait, why? That's because you're water. That throws me off every single time I see it. The game is just like, that's a water Pokemon. You shouldn't be afraid of it. Just hit it with poison. This game is trying to say something about pollution. Alright, hold on one moment. Hang on a second. I was just thinking to myself, will I catch another Pokemon here to add to my team that actually looks kind of cool? And then lo and behold, we see this. Did they see the future? The Absol looks sick. It does. Did they see the future? If you guys have played the Mega Dimension DLC, you'll know what I'm on about. Did this Absol see the future? That's really funny. I need to know what typing this thing is. Go, Sussy Barker! Put it to sleep so I can throw a ball at it. Put it to sleep. Bedtime. Fast forward, please. This is taking too long. I could just throw a ball right now. Did they group poison and grass into a single type? No, they didn't. Or at least if they did, it's not obvious. Bing, bing, oh. What do you mean he woke up? Oh, I'm dead! Sussy Barker being quad weak to, Sussy Barker being quad weak to freaking Psychic sucks. That is silly. Oh, my stream avatar, not stream avatars, my, thingamajig is dead. Add stream marker. Stream marker added. Markers appear in the video editor. Really? Is there such a thing on this? Clip that. Clip copy to clipboard. Well, what's that done then? Copy to clipboard. Okay. Something went wrong. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna hit it with Fake Out. Dave, did you catch a dragon? No, we didn't catch a Pokemon for an entire stream, so we just moved on. I almost feel like I could just... I'm going to Fukubari, because it might put it to sleep. Hello, Tobias World. Welcome. Go to bed. Oh, he's so sleepy. Perfect. And you take damage from hail. Oh, this is glorious. Now just get in. In fact, timer ball it. We've been fighting for 2 years. 2, 3. I knew it. Yo, guys. People of chat. Nickname the Absol for me. Oh, grass is definitely in the game. Just for some reason, there's barely any of them, and poison strong against water. But go on. Asura. Astaroth is freaking sick. Omen. I feel like Omen is what we've called it at least once in the past. I can't... Do you know what? I'm going to be sneaky. I'm going to go with Astaroth just because... That's a freaking Soul Calibur name. Metreon Zenfos. Now you're just making shit up. Okay, but now we can look. I mean, it's not in my party, but Astaroth is sick. Thing is, I know that it's named after something specific. Teen Titans Raven. I thought I recognized the sound. The sound of the name. Let's go to A to C. Actually, no, sound is kind of what I was thinking. Dark Poison. Really? It just tells you its stats here. That's cute. Of course, it has super luck. No, the sound of it. When you wrote it down and I said it to myself out loud, I was like, that sounds familiar for some reason. Oh, I've been spotted by the person that beat me up last time. Yun Sung. Yeah. Oh, this should be alright. I'm pretty sure Triple Axel's great here. Not just Phalanx. Wow, 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 wow. Make Angie Boys powerful. Super Luck's insane with a high crit move. Super Luck is exactly how you build Absol normally. Oh, the many kicks of power. Many, many kicks of power. Typhlosion. Uh-oh, well, we now know who dies next. I can't really say what Teen Titan was my favourite character, because to be fair, I think I just preferred the villains. I like Slade. He was cool. I'm just gonna Phalanx Guard again. It just gives me and my ally a defense boost, which means that Leafeon won't be able to do anything even with a Swords Dance boost. Slade definitely was the best character. Yeah, I like Slade quite a bit. They did a good job. Of course, that was... I saw that coming from miles away, to be fair. Oh, baby, why did Typhlosion not die in one hit? Ninjago, you gotta do some more damage. Okay, Sunny Day's kind of funny, actually. Uh-oh, the sun's been turned on. But yeah, I can't really think of any other characters really from it, weirdly enough. It's been ages since I've watched it. And then, of course, Teen Titans Go happened, and then kind of was just a completely different genre of show. It's not the same thing in the slightest. Anastasia 65. Gosh, she's leveling up nicely. Aha, knew it. Secret shortcut unlocked. Whee! New boss wasn't too bad for when he was in Teen Titans. That one I don't remember. But, I mean, I have to admit, I'm quite basic when it comes to DC. Like, the only characters I can say I actually like is just the whole Gotham thing. But I feel like that's so typical, you know? Everyone likes Gotham. Might do it like this. It was towards the end, fair enough. Tragic about Go not being a remaster instead of a remake. Not being a remaster instead of a remake. Oh, well, reboot, I think you mean. All stat changes were eliminated on that strange-looking owl. That is now a fast bird, and it needs to be dealt with. I also love the idea of superheroes just naming themselves like the boy version of another superhero. Like, I'm Boy Flash. So you really wanna... That's what you wanna call yourself, huh? Fair enough. I spent so long trying to figure out the semantics. Yeah, so a remaster is just making something that already exists look better. A remake is rebuilding it from the ground up. And a reboot is taking the premise and making something completely new with it. Blast Vizatu. Destroy it with whatever the ether magic that is. Oh, I could have used that on Skarmory. Is Skarmory still super slow? No, okay. It just didn't do anything. Here we go. Absinthe. Why did you just say that? That is indeed a dangerous drink. Oh, I see. You're roosting on turn 2. I get it. Great Arrow's sidekick was Speedy. Speedy Gonzalez? Aliba. How many Pokemon have I managed to take out with recoil? I kind of love that. It's like my entire team is spiky. Oh, you done a Night Slash. Good to know. Hello, Josh. Welcome to stream, man. I hope you're doing well. And for everyone else currently joining us, if you like Pokemon games, you've come to the right place. How did that not kill? How did that hit? Everyone dies. Everyone perishes. Yeah, Mining, get in there. Hand it a lightning bolt. Never mind, it died to the weather. Never mind, it got so cold that it went achoo and then just died. It caught a deathly illness from the snow. What is this? Oh, we need to run. TM6. Promising. Also, I do remember, I think it was yesterday, someone said, when are we doing more Pokemon Evolved? The answer is very simple. It's as soon as Mason has the time to do it. Because for me, I personally don't care. I can do a Pokemon Evolved session any day, Monday to Friday. He's the one that works really awkward hours, though. But we do need to get back on that, because I have a sneaky suspicion that our teams are actually looking so good that losing that Pokemon Evolved run now feels very unlikely. Yeah. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Look at that. Didn't even have to use my brain that much. Okay, never mind. I did have to use my brain. I had to use my brain to realize that that was a waste of time. Oh, yeah! Time successfully wasted. Wee. TM2 is toxic. It probably is, actually. I haven't looked at my TMs in a little while. I should check those. I just hate opening the TM case. Number 6, Toxic. Hail, Blizzard. I mean, to be fair, Toxic's not a bad shout. Why can everyone learn it? Hyper Beam, Protect, Kick a Drain. No. Frustration Solar Beam Return Dig Psychic. I mean, Royal Order is probably a little bit better than Psychic at this point just because of the priority. But I could give that to you over Extrasensory. Yeah, it's better than Extrasensory. That's fine. We'll do that then. Ooh, Dark Pulse. Why do you want to learn Dark Pulse, Ninjago? You're made of Lego. Apparently all your Pokemon are toxic. I mean, Power Gem's just good coverage. Flamethrower. I don't think I need Dark Pulse. Oh, it's Schooled. Yeah, okay. Good to check those moves. Hang on. Let's put our good Pokemon up front. Oops. Oops. Triple oops. What's it, can you not? No, you can't. Some games let you press a button to move them without having to go to the Switch mode. Do you want to proceed? Yes, I do. Time for some talking. Is that Rocky? The flamey boy himself? Oh, hey, Rocky. Ciao, guys. I'm, slowly losing hope. I searched everywhere, but I couldn't find Kit. Oh, speaking of the devil and she shall appear. What mon is Minun originally? A Minun. That's a Pokemon which we actually didn't change the name of. Kit, there you are. Where have you been? I've been looking for you for hours and... Kit? Oh, she slapped him to one side. Kit, why? What's wrong with you? Why did you hit Rocky? No, Kit, that's not your target. The ones you should be aiming at are... Oh, wait, it's this guy. The defective princess of the Viridian Prince. Frey, what have you done to Kit? The same thing I done to Amy. What else? That look on your face is priceless. And, you. Frey. It is I, Darius. What have you done to my daughters? Never mind, what you have done to my daughters is unforgivable. Hello, Waffles for Brains. I don't think Rhaegar was joining today. He is sick. I don't think he said he was sick. I think he was referring to my email as sick earlier. You'll suffer the consequences. And as the Abyssal King, I hereby sentence you to death. Yada yada yada. Look, how much I care. Now let me ask you a question. What happens when an Abyssal and an Yggdra love each other very much? I've no time for riddles. They turn into a funny goat fella, a Nephilim. That's right. We're using the phrase Yggdra and Abyssal to cover up the words for God and Satan. But it's basically the same frickin' thing. Ever played the reboot of Devil May Cry? A child born from the forbidden union between the two species, and you wouldn't believe it, but her deepest desire is to take revenge on Ramon. What does my father have to do with this? Why don't you just ask him? He's probably the father. He'll be very happy to tell you one of his biggest mistakes. That said, there's something else I have to do. I'll leave everything to your good old friend. See ya, idiots! Damn you, Frey. Father, just go. We can handle Kit on our own. We'll beat her in a Pokemon battle. Even though the story won't acknowledge that we are beating them in Pokemon battles, that's how we'll do it. You sure about this? You could just whip out your Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks and beat them in a children's card game. Nothing will change if you did that instead. Yeah, trust me, Pokemon's the only way. Lixin, you're coming with me. Yes, sir. Even Olympia, protect Rocky and treat his wounds. Yeah, we will. I also don't understand why there are good Abyssals and bad Abyssals. Next, whatever happens, do your best. I believe in you. Kit, snap out of it. We're friends, don't you remember? I have been hit by mind control. You should do voice acting? Yeah, thank you, Devon. I would love to. The problem is I'm not trained in the slightest. nor a family, nor a place I call home, for I am the renegade one, and have completely forgotten who the pink-haired girl was before me. Kid, what are you saying? My orders are clear, I must dispose of you. Be prepared, Abyssal Princess. Okay, walk out to Pokémon. But well, surely Kit just uses her normal team. That's not her normal team at all. I see. Right, well, luckily... Can you read lines of the script? Yes. Don't get me wrong, if I was able to be put in a box, I can signal beam this. I'm going to do that then. Noble order. But yeah, if you put me in a voice acting studio, I could probably figure it out and do some basic voice acting. Give me a little bit of time and I could probably put something out there. But I don't know exactly how good I would be without practicing it. Because at the same time, I have never been in a situation where I've got the tools and the sound dampening stuff around me, let alone the software and hardware, to actually do voice acting properly. But one of my dreams would one day to be... it would be one day to voice act in some kind of project. I think that'd be really fun. Because there are games like Omega Strikers, when that came out, that had a load of YouTubers in it. I had a lot of fun with that. Just playing it and being like, I know that guy too. It was really cool. Hello Newgan, welcome. Just need some soundproofing and a decent mic. I mean, my mic is very good, but it's not like studio quality. Look at me, it's Gengar. You have a very distinct voice, definitely have a look into it. That's something which I think I would need to train in first. Also, it is not an industry that pays well. It's not an industry that pays well unless you are also a writer, director, actor, voice actor, or Matthew Mercer. You need to be all of the above for it to work. Or you die to bug powers. And you die to Royal Order, apparently. Yeah, let's do this. Rick and Morty has great voice acting, so does South Park and Family Guy. What? You're just labeling American freaking cartoons that literally don't require good voice acting. I'm not gonna lie, Tony, I don't think they've got good voice acting because there's not really a great deal you need to do in those kinds of shows. We're talking something that's got like a coherent story that requires like proper vocal emotion, you know. Tony, that's all the same guy. Yeah, every single one of those things you just listed is the same show with different names. Okay, we are buff as hell right now. I might just signal beam there. Royal Order might not do anything here, so let's just add Nihilo. It's all good, dude. I'm mostly poking fun, Tony, but yeah, if I was ever going to voice act something, I would like to voice act in a video game. Or even just an animation. If that was ever something somebody wanted me to do. But, like, not just any random animation that someone made. It's really half the characters in the shows are voiced by the same 4 people. That is true, actually. Seth MacFarlane voices, like, 60% of Family Guy by himself. Like, it's funny to think the voice actor of Homer Simpson also does Barney and Willie. And if you think about it, it's just like, really? Since when? Seth also voiced the mice in Sing. He voices one of them, and the thing is that Seth MacFarlane can sing. Here's a challenge, Dave. Try and sound American. The only thing I can do is a really bad Texan accent. And that's purely because of Sandy from SpongeBob. And to be fair, that's what I've been doing. For, That's the voice I've been putting on for Frey. Sideshow Bob will always be the best Simpsons character. He's only in like 6 episodes. Right, how is this not dead yet? Here we go. This fight is really easy. The voice actor of Mario also voices the dragons in Skyrim. Yes, Charles Martinet is the voice actor for Parthenax. That I do remember. Thank you for reminding me, actually. I forgot all about that. I like Parthenax. It's just a cool name. It's like one of the dragons is called Alduin. No, Alduin, sorry. And I'm just like, that's okay. And then you get Parthenax, so I'm like, yeah, it's a cool name. It's a cool name. I like my characters to have cool names. Boom, easy. Also, this guy's just got Scream Tail, just casually, you know. You can't beat me. This Minun and God of War combo is ridiculous. Kit, stop it. I have the high ground. Don't let them control you. Snap out of it. Be silent. Who are you to me? I am a funny dear girl. Enough. I look like the sun. I knew you were hiding something from me. Why? Were you afraid I'd leave you? Nonsense. Race, skin, birthright. I don't care about any of that crap. I just love you the way you are. Oh my goodness, they're a couple. Rocky, I'm sorry. I allowed myself to get mind controlled. Have you called me back to the 8th stratum? Rocky, there's something I have to tell you. Vizzle is... Oh, Vizzle is... Kit, wait for me. Dude runs. Which game is this? It's called Pokémon Odyssey. It's based on a JRPG. And a lot of the story actually has got nothing to do with Pokemon. I feel like I'm playing a sort of subpar JRPG with, like, interesting Pokemon mechanics in it. But, like, interesting is as far as I can really go with it. It's one of those games where I'm like, they're apparently working on a sequel. I really hope that the sequel actually brings Pokemon into the story and doesn't just try to make a game with Pokemon just in it. You know, they barely even acknowledge that the Pokemon exist in this world. It's very weird. This is an awkward love story. Hey Dave, how's it going? That was the first time it ever was really on screen. Because that's the other thing, is this game has got like quite a few characters, and I'm not sure which one of them I should care about and which one of them I'm not supposed to care about. Or unless I'm supposed to care about all of them, and then I'm just like, okay, fair enough. Like, my favourite character at the moment is probably Olympia, and that's just because she's really straightforward and isn't bloated. Dave, I unfortunately missed the bus and have to take the train home. Surely a train would be faster. I snapped out of the mind control because you beat the shit out of my 6 pet animals. Nix, it's not your fault. You did your best. And yet it wasn't enough. I used all of my Pokemon and beat the crap out of her, and she still teleported away. How am I supposed to overcome what lies ahead? Nix. Ouch. What was that slap for? It's always I with you. I have to. I must. We are in this mess. You're not alone. I'm a robot. Olympia's right. Even a robot can see this. This is a bit contrived. You can count on us too. Guys, I'm sorry for being selfish. Mario was Chris Pratt? No, Chris Pratt was Mario. Wrong way around. Mario is not just going to divulge and become Chris Pratt. Don't worry about it. We should rather focus on the main objective. Exactly, and not to mention we've obtained valuable information. What do you mean? First, we know that Kit passed through the barrier and why I couldn't detect a pistol energy from her. Second, Kit mentioned Vizzle before vanishing, so it means that something's happened to him. Something so important that she had to speak of it. Long story short, we have to stay on our guard. Gotcha. Next, what do you propose we do next? I think we should reach the base camp for the 7th stratum. We have to inform Manu. We have to inform Man and the others about the recent events. So be it, let's go. Again, when we haven't beaten a captain in a while. Do I just go ahead? Go ahead, do I? Meow, meow. Who are you and why are you here? This is still something that baffles me a little bit about this game, is like, why are there humans down here? Yo, I've completed this game. Hello, Madara Uchiha. Are you bouncing between YouTube and freaking Twitch? Do as you must. Bam, 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 bam. I got a question for everyone. What's the most weirdest thing a pageant participant ever brought on stage? I couldn't tell you. A pageant, sorry. But yeah, I genuinely couldn't tell you. I've only ever watched one of those, and it was the one that I was in when I was a child, and I remember nothing about it. Yeah. I think, now that we're entering the 7th stratum, I like to think we're approaching the end. Ooh, a crystal. Oh, I wanted to ignore it. Do you want to go to the porcelain forest? I see. What is this place? Is this glass? No, it's porcelain. Correct, and welcome to the 7th stratum. Technically, it's not made of glass, but how can I explain? Imagine you have a mysterious energy inside of you. That crystallized mana. It's not that complicated. I was about to say it. Sure. But what does mana have to do with anything in this world? This is not the time for... Nix, I am going to turn into something. What is it? Someone's calling my name. Am I the only one who heard it? Affirmative. Besides, there are no humans within a 50-meter radius. Maybe you imagined it. Yeah, that's probably the case. Anyway, let's completely ignore a random voice. You know, like, considering everything that's happened in this game so far, let's just ignore the random voice. We have to inform the other captains about Kit. The 8th stratum, the tentacle realm. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, what's that? Are you upset? Poor thing. Who are you? Why? Why would you just die? What were you trying to say to that defective pawn? Who knows? Oh, it's the actual Amy. Why aren't you just trying to read my memories? Oh, right, I'm the one who's stopping you from doing so. Why you? Why is it that Nyx's Abyssal is so nice, but Amy's Abyssal is like a bitch? Nyx and the others are coming here to put an end to your ambitions, and when they will, your dreadful name won't ever be called again. Your very existence will fade away. Be prepared, Abyssal One. Well, shit. Oh, now we're not in Tentacle Realm anymore. I thought we were in Tentacle Realm, but we're not. We're in whatever the shit this is. Maybe Nyx has bad memory. I just like the idea that she shrugged off a voice in the back of her head. It's like, this is a world of Pokemon and apparently magic. Oh, this looks weird. Okay, yeah, what are you doing here, though? The Abyssal One is down here. Why are there random humans around? Also, I need to swap my team out. I need to swap my team out because we've successfully gotten past another stratum. Yeah. This does mean we're dropping a fair chunk of Pokemon to go get some new ones. Right, so who do I consider overused now? Hey, I come in peace. Hello, terrific. Welcome. Thank you for coming in peace. Right, Minun is definitely overused. Gardevoir is definitely overused. Aggron has been overused. And freaking Miss Megius is now overused. These other two are not. So we now need to make a team. Absol. Ooh. Marquis. I just don't really care for Bluebell, but here we are. Maybe we go catch a Ghost Rider Vidoscal. Maybe we just go catch someone. We don't have a ghost. Maybe we do bring Vidoscal. What is the current level cap? $65. Yep, that's fine. Plusle Gaming. Plusle sucks in this game. I have an Absol build. Don't worry, I have an Absol build as well. Super Luck. Toxic Reap. A poison immune Scythe Slash that may badly poison the foe. But do you have boosted freaking crit chance? I think not. Oh yeah, Marky's the one that's got freaking Titan Killer. What a move. Wahoo, it's a me. Okay, we need to double check these abilities and then go get one more Pokemon for the team. So, Astaroth, do you have any crit-based moves, please? X-Scissor is one. Night Slash is one. Wilt Miasma. The way that Miasma hits both opponents and reduces their accuracy and evasion. You know this game really wants you to play freaking doubles constantly. Shame this is all it is. Take it over Sucker Punch. I want to ask, guys, how do you remove a stamp mark? A stamp mark? What do you mean? Did you, like, get a stamp and go, donk? Because if so, the answer is wash your hands. Unless I'm reading into that wrong. I mean, Zen Headbutt's okay, but I think we take X-Scissor. I'm searching for a sweetheart. Dude, Valentine's Day was last weekend. Yeah, it's on my wrist. Yeah, you just gotta spit on your hand and rub really hard. Yeah, wash your hands, basically. Use some hand soap. 1-2 punch. A left-hand jab followed by a right cross. Hits 2 times. That's cute. Corkscrew punch. A melee bash attack that may paralyze. Bullet punch is great. Leading blow. An attack that hits another time if the target is burnt, paralyzed, poisoned, or slept. Okay, hold up. Hold up, that's kind of hype, actually. Titan Killer's funny, but I don't really know how useful that's actually going to be. Shadow Punch, that's not real. That's not real at all, right? Just a punch from the shadows. Dude stands with, like, the curtain drawn and just punches you through it. Shadow Punch isn't real, is it? That doesn't sound real at all. I feel like I would have seen that. Marky kind of hype, actually. Pair Marky with a status setter. Yes! We're gonna have to find one. Stone Edge, we'll see. Kind of works like Debilitate. I think the other thing which I'm kind of concerned about is... So... we might as well get something with a different type now. I could just get close combat, but I don't think that's actually wise, considering... it was added in Gen 3, used specifically by Dusclops. Really? I actually had no clue. Why do I feel like nothing ever learnt it? But yeah, I'm tempted to take Corkscrew. Wait, what type of... Marky's pure fighting. But yeah, I'm tempted to spam Corkscrew and then start using Leading Strike afterwards. Because you're not really getting much of a damage loss regardless. Phone's about to die, gonna charge it for a bit. See you in 30 minutes. Enjoy, Demonica. See you soon. I say enjoy as if you being without a phone is a good thing. Right, what can you know? Cosmic Slash! That's an ether move. Alright, you can have Will-O-Wisp. Oh, you have Frost Curse already. Mind Bash! Oh, you're Ghost Ether type. And a physical attacker. Alright, good to know. Yeah, we don't need to learn Will-O-Wisp then. Cosmic Slash. Energy Edge. Energy Edge just sounds like a... Say that out loud. Right now. Energy Edge. That sounds weird. That sounds... Energy Edge. Energy Edge. That's like a tongue twister if you say too much. A reckless etheric tackle that may lower the opponent's defense stat. If it's reckless, why doesn't it hurt me? Can't believe your stream always flops while your content is perfect. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I'm glad you think that the stream is flopping. That certainly makes me feel great. I might as well... No, Shadow Ball's kind of arse here. This dude doesn't learn any good moves, actually. Not really. Unless he's already got them. Levitate, Shadow Sneak. Yeah, this is okay. I would like it to be tankier. Use Absol as a status setter. Tox is 100% accurate. I mean, yes, but I wouldn't give that to Absol. Status setter is 100% just Sussy Barker. Because you just hit it with Spore. Spore doesn't miss. So I don't need Absol to lose DPS. I'd much rather Absol just had more things to use with Super Luck. Like, this is a damage Pokemon, this is a damage Pokemon, and these two are supporting Pokemon. So we're fine there. Thunderwave Absol was banned in Gen 4 OU? Why Thunderwave? I don't know why I'm doing this, but I am. I'm going here and healing. For some reason my brain just wanted me to. Okay. 7? Oh no, we don't have it in 7 yet. We need to catch a Pokemon in the 7th, though. Because we're missing a team member now. Yo, Peter, if you think that's such a crime, maybe you just gotta like the video, you know? You gotta spread the word. Oh yeah, I could have done it here. Lol. Gen 3 there was Haunted, Gengar, Dusclops, and Grimer through Pokemon XD that learned it. That's too specific. Okay, where did my Pokemon freaking spawn? Hey, let me show you the results of my training. No, get away from me. Why are you here, Gwenda? That is not a Farfetch'd. That's an actual dude. That's just a man. I can't believe that they didn't do more with Zangoose and Seviper. What baffles me is... Oh god, that was... Oh yeah, we're quad weak to freaking Psychic. That's so annoying. But yeah, what baffles me is just the fact that, why is Zangoose so large? Like, have you actually taken a moment to realize how large Zangoose actually is? Dude is not small. Fella's pretty hefty, actually. It's a work in progress. The stream is small enough, we all know each other, but large enough to keep Discord busy. Yeah, somewhat. I'm hoping that this summer we can, like, pop off again. But I just gotta wait until June happens, because when June happens, I'm gonna go freaking crazy with these streams. I'm gonna stream as much as I can. But I gotta wait for June to kick in first. Because that's when everything goes crazy. That's when the numbers go mental again. Dave will get up there, eventually. Right. Interesting. Good to know. If I swords dance, do I just die? I'm pretty sure I'm dark poison. I'm just gonna hit this Metachan. Almost 2.6k subs right now. Yeah, I know, right? And admittedly, the number of subs you have is really useful. And like once you break 10k, anything higher than 10k starts to become a little less useful. Ow. Okay, that hurt. But yeah, like, useful's not really the best word to use regardless, but, geez, are we weak here, actually? Ooh, where's that going? That makes sense. Do I even have an answer for a Machamp? Just another one. Thing is, mine says it's shiny, but it just looks the same as that one. I'm a corkscrew it until I paralyze it. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It looks more blue than grey. It does look a bit more blue. I'm hoping when it evolves, it will look a lot different. Okay, that did nothing. That also kind of did nothing. You'd think it would change the colour of the hair or something, you know? Actually, I think I need to bullet punch. Just do this and clear the Hariyama. Wow, they did nothing, huh? Do something, please. Oh no, Machamp snapped. Never mind, it's fine. Yeah, we need to level up a little bit. We need to level up ever so slightly. I'm going to confuse the Machamp again. Because this freaking Hariyama ain't doing much. Oh no, not Stone Edge. This is fine. Okay, good. That Hariyama is just spamming Endure, and I think it's because it doesn't have a way to hit Duskull, so maybe I shouldn't have been hitting the Hariyama at all. Maybe I should have just went on the Machamp. My Onionmon's evolved because we swapped the team out. However, I have realised that I have a Link Stone in my bag, so I could have evolved into Machamp ages ago. But yeah, we just swapped a lot of the team out. I have a Reaper Cloth, I just need to get one level on the guy. Where is it? Link Stone. Here we go. I completely forgot I had this in my pockets. But yeah, whenever we beat a major hurdle in the game, I'm going to go out of my way to just remix the team. This is what's really beneficial about romhacks, to let you just boost levels of your Pokemon, because it means that Pokemon we're not using, that we've boxed, we could bring back later. Okay, well here is Machamp with pants and a beard. Like, sure. But you had the Brilliant Weavile still. Yes, because they didn't count as being overused. I've kind of done it as, like, if I've caught the Pokemon partway through the area, then they can stay a little bit longer. But if I caught the Pokemon ages ago and I was, like, only just using them, then that's a bit different. Like, Astaroth will probably stick around after this part, but these two will definitely go next. And then these three I might keep a hold of. Basically, it's every two, I suppose, is probably the better way of saying it. There's just not enough Pokemon for me to swap constantly. Ooh, Mach Punch. Hello, David. Hello, hello, how are you doing? Oh, now you're learning all the different freaking punches. Thunder Punch. It's probably better than Shadow Punch, actually. Like, what am I actually getting at Shadow Punch here? I'm only weak to Psychic and Flying. So why would I get... I mean, that does help me with the Psychic Pokemon, actually. Maybe we do this. Just found that the new phone I have doesn't support the Pokemon Go or the TCG. Why not? That's silly. Who is Sans? Me. I am Sans. Because I'm incredible. Oh, do you know, that's another thing I haven't done. I haven't done the EVs. I can make the Pokemon just infinitely better by doing this. Confirm. Funny, but it costs a good chunk of cash to do it as well. Luckily, I have 600,000, so it doesn't matter. And I know how to farm infinite money. Isn't Ghost Rider a tank? I'm pretty sure it's slow as hell and tanky. I'm gonna do that. I believe it's along these lines. Oh, it's both defense and special defense. I didn't realize it was both. Why does it need to have levitate? That's just weird. As an immunity, I suppose. Lacks mild, hardy, docile, careful. Dude's just got a scythe sticking out the side of his head. If I ability capsule, does it change it to anything interesting other than levitate? I mean, it doesn't matter, because when it evolves, we're probably going to have to change it anyway. That's fine, then. I just wish the level cap actually evolved the Pokemon. That would be nice. Anyway. Still can't warp to the 8th. Well, the 7th, sorry. I think it's because of the software. It has hardware capable of running them, but not software. So it can preserve the battery. Yeah, but if it's gaming which is doing it, you should at least have the choice. If you have the hardware to run a game, then who cares? That seems a bit weird. I wouldn't be surprised if you could sideload it. You would just have to jailbreak your phone, which means you can't sell it on. Right. If we avoid this trainer at the beginning, we might be alright. Gonna save quickly. Right. We can avoid her, kind of. No, we can't avoid her at all, actually. Because we have auto run on. There we go, I've turned it off. Now she's mental. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to Paris. Enjoy your trip to Paris. I haven't been there in a while. Right, so... to fake out there... and I'm going to spore there. This is more than fine. Okay, how do I easily take out this guy? Probably just triple axle him. Both of you resist fighting somehow. That's not annoying at all. I'm just going to Spore Barrage then. Oh, so close. Farfetch'd is taking a nap. Oh, Medicham went for close combat, okay. That's fine. I expected a lot less. There we go, Medicham's dead. That's fine. Awesome. I have Ghost Rider on my team. Dude's mental. A leading blow here should do a lot. Unless it's just weak to electric. Is it flying fighting? That's funny if so. I'm going to Spore this guy. I hate that I couldn't get out of the restroom because I have a stomach. You have a stomach and that's the problem. My entire stomach is a problem. Its existence is hurt. Oh, Bravebird got it killed. Very handy. I think we just go Ghost Rider. Right. So, we're going to leading blow. Oh no, but you're slow. I might just corkscrew it anyway. And Frost Curse, just to make sure it takes bonus damage. Oh no, not Titan Killer. That does good damage, but it's weird. It's like the higher the health of the enemy Pokemon, the more damage it deals. It just means that no matter how tanky you are, it's always going to do like 80% of their health. Right, now Leading Blow screws it, but I have a bad feeling we're not going to be able to hit it anyway. So maybe we just Energy Edge and just open play. Never mind, Marky's fast as shit. Why isn't Ghost Rider evolved? Kinsey, I did explain earlier. I used a level candy. It set all of my Pokemon's levels to 65, but didn't actually level them up. Yo, Dark Umbra, nice to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. You fool! Okay, this is easy. This is fine now. Just kick its ass. Swords Dance and Confuse Ray. But yes, so because I used a level candy, but not actual rare candies, it boosted the Pokemon's level to 65, but didn't give it an opportunity to evolve. So now we just need to level it up one more time, and then it will evolve. Doing good, just got back into playing Minecraft recently. Fair enough, dude. I've had my eyes on, Hightail, I think it is. But I don't make enough money out of this hobby yet to really do anything about it. Like the last game I bought, I refunded. Okay, that was difficult, but we managed it. Yo, hello Fry, how are you feeling today, man? Bing, 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 gotta heal twice. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I've had Minecraft on my system for a freaking long time. Oh, opportunity to catch something. What are we gonna get? That's a Breloom, I don't need that, I've already got one. You're not weak to triple axle. Why did I think it would be? Why does Absol have the G1 Devastator colour? What the hell is a G1 Devastator? I'm devastated that I do not understand the Devastator reference. I could have faked out and done damage there. Whatever, triple axle. Flipping kick. I'm not Googling it, I don't want to. Transformation characters. It's a transformer. What was G1? I'm sorry, the only Transformers I have ever consumed is the Michael Bay movies and Armada. Armada was hype, though. What else is there? Come on, I need a 6th member. I don't want that. That looks dumb. The fact that it's weak to freaking poison makes me laugh. This is the evolution of Raticate. For some reason. Beast Wars is a good watch. I love Beast Wars because you have a wise old monkey in it and it just makes me laugh. It's Optimus Prime, the Beast Wars are approaching. It's like, it's just funny. Wise gorilla. With wise information. Beast Machines, however, was garbage. Is that the sequel? Didn't they do a Beast Wars freaking... Oh, wow, you lived. They did a Beast Wars, like, Michael Bay movie. Was that actually any good? Do you know, I'm going to catch this Ampharos, because why not? Like, we should have something like this on the team. Can I have a nickname for Ampharos, please? Give me good ideas. Beast Machines! Oh no! Oh, you can't hit me with multiple thunders, that would be cruel. Grimlock, I think. Tyrantrum should return. Imagine Transformers, the Pokemon romhack. Was Tidal Wave ever in a live-action Transformers movie? I don't think he was. Because Tidal Wave's awesome. It's literally an aircraft carrier. But, like, I didn't mean to punch it. That was freaking accidental clicking. Whatever, we'll go heal and find another one. Unless I find something better. Name it Light Bulb. This game doesn't give you any good Pokeballs, by the way. That I've noticed as well. Its itemization is kind of poor. I'll get this rat out of my face. I'm a big fan of the original Dinobot and the Michael Bay version. I think the Decepticons look great in the live-action movies, but they're not Transformers. They look like demons. Another happy Breloom. I'm just going to run from the Breloom. I can't immediately kill it. Azumarill. Again, you're weak to poison. They flipped the freaking poison type chart in this game. That shouldn't have one-shot. Bro, you're not a kid anymore? Oh, thank you for noticing. Yo, Angie Claydol. I actually kind of like the idea of Claydol. I'm a fake out. This thing resists anything I can do to it. I don't know how I feel about Claydol, but I think I'm gonna get it. Kind of like the... Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I just don't want to hit it too hard. I don't want to hit it too hard. Oh my goodness, the planet's shaking. Somebody help. Okay, Sussy Barker, put it to sleep, please. Put it to sleep. Drain Punch will kill it. Not a fan. There we go. Stay asleep. Go to sleep. Get caught in the Pokeball. Go. Get in the ball. Throw it through the tennis hoop. The tennis hoop. Okay, I've got a Claydol instead. What are we going to call Claydol? I'm 37 years old going on 17. I personally would like to stay legal. The Cradle Guard Pokemon, an ageless guardian sent to watch over forbidden ruins. Its elemental masks can deflect any attack that comes its way. Mr. Beast. I could call it Mr. Beast. Master Beast! Okay, now Ghost Rider's evolving. Oh my goodness. Yo, bro's getting stats finally. I'm 39 going on 15. I'm Dave. And I'm losing my neck for a moment. I need to stretch. Skibbity-boobity-boo. Dude's got, like, blue hands. He put his hands in the blue custard. Mr. Bean would have been funnier. I mean, yeah, but Mr. Beast makes me laugh anyway. I don't even like him. Reaper Cloth. Whilst Mr. Beast is sleeping and Ninjago is dead, their little Ghost Rider fella, the little skull with the tiny hands, has now evolved into a gigantic coffin-wielding monstrosity. I like how you had to give it Reaper Cloth, like, yo bro, you dropped this. Boom. Dust Noir time. Which now means we need to see what moves these sneaky guys can learn. Memento Vitae. What can you learn, Dustclops? What can you learn, Dust Noir, sorry? Seismic Toss, Infestation. Okay, Etheric Boon, no. You are physical, aren't you? Soul Trade. Drains the target's energy and restores HP equal to half the damage. That's not a bad move, considering nothing really resists this. Have that over Energy Edge. Energy Edge. Bum 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 bum. Phantom Force. I love that move. It's like so long, I'm hiding behind a curtain. I'll come back in a moment. It's like Pain Split. No, it's more like Leash Life. Pain Split is annoying because if you both have 100 health, no, if you've got 120 health and the enemy's got 80 health, it will add both of them together and then split it evenly, and it's like, it just means that you and the opponent will always have the same amount of health. Whereas Soul Trade is literally, it's Leech Life, it just absorbs health. Hello Penguinu, welcome. Have you ever played an official game by Game Freak to do a hardcore Nuzlocke? No, I haven't. I've played official games, but I've never Nuzlocked any of them. They need to do more to catch my attention. Oh, you do have power-up punch. It's kind of funny for you to have that, actually. I might do this, actually. I find it funny. Do a Nuzlocke, it catches many more views. Oh, does it now, because I've done plenty of Nuzlocks. Good morning, Theodio. What a name. Are you still alive, sir? No, I perished a week ago. The accident wasn't your fault. Alright, Mr. Beast, what can you learn? Shatter Shot. Drill Run. Shadow Sneak. Hang on, we need to double check exactly how this Claydol works, because from my understanding, it's weird Protean. Dave, have you attempted a speed run? Not of Pokemon, but I did have a world record. Oh, Adamant. Intimidate and Adamant, okay. But, in a game called Turbo Overkill, I held the world record for 4 hours. Because this guy found a skip in the game and said that it is too hard to do consistently. You will die if you try and do it in a real run. I went and did it in a real run, cut off 5 minutes from the world record, and then was like, I've done it. And the guy who was the original world record holder just went and did it my way, faster, and then took it from me, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. I had the world record for 4 hours, I'm okay with that. Hello, Nice McRoss. But yeah, it makes me laugh that that happened. you're a mixed attacker as well, but you're mostly a tank. Okay. I just want this month to end. What makes you think anything's going to be different next month? Unless you're specifically referring to the weather. Well done having a world record for any amount of time. Yeah, I mean, the video itself is a little silly to watch back now because there is an entire section that I just got wrong. As in, like, I just did it badly. I think no, it was the last level. I died and lost a load of time. I lost like 3 minutes. But the amount of time that I saved from doing the newly found skip made up for it. So it all worked out in the end. Flare Mask. If the user wears a mask that boosts its attack and special attack by 1 stage. Defense and special defense. Voltmark, speed and accuracy. What the? It just puts on funny ass masks. And then I spam Earthquake. If you hold a world record and achieve another world record, doesn't that mean that you're capable of having 3 world records? What does that mean? Hang on, sorry. If you hold a world record and achieve another world record, that means you've got 2 world records. Where does the 3rd one come from? Mr. Beast, Flare Mask. I've attempted a fire red speed run, but because of RNG, I didn't get a record. I mean, RNG is a pain in the ass. Hello, son. That's why I was playing games that didn't have RNG. You just needed to know the route. Rock Hammer. This thing loads a lot of great moves, actually. I'm going to give it Freeze Mask and Flare Mask, become unkillable, and then just spam Flash Cannon and Earthquake. If I can't hit it with Earthquake, I can hit it with Flash Cannon. That's the entire build of this Pokemon. But we need to go heal now. We need to go heal because Mr. Beast is asleep. Who has 2 world records should that itself be a world record? Only if you consider it a world record as in this specific human has 2 world records. So out of everybody named Dave THM, this guy has 2 world records. Ninjago, destroy it by putting it to bed. Throw ninja weapons at it. I hate the damage RNG in the older Pokemon games. Oh, you mean the damage table, the rolling high and low. That still exists in the later games. I just feel like it's less impactful, because everything dies in 1 hit anyway. Medica 5. Kidney stones suck? True. I've never had them, but I know someone who has. Uh-oh, Mr. Beast 2 is here. Fake out. I slapped it. I didn't mean to run. I slapped it and ran. Just get out of there. We need to run. Next time a freaking T-Rex turns up and chases me down a hallway, I'm just going to slap it and then run. That's how it works. Oh, why didn't you perish? I should have faked out. I should have done it. Take a Night Slash. Slapping something to get a chance at run's probably helpful. You slap it so it's so stunned at the fact that you slapped it that you can now just make a getaway. It's genius if you think about it. Like, it's actually incredible if you think about it. Hang on, what level is everybody? 66. Okay, so most people aren't above the level cap. I can use the level candy to get you to 65, but that does mean that Ghost Rider loses a level. But I don't think I care. I think that's 4 levels gained, 1 level lost. It's an overall benefit. Skip it about. I also think I forgot to turn it off, so maybe that'll help. Nope, now turn it off. Okay. This means everyone's now 65, which we can work with. Alright, Mr. Beast, fight this guy. I summon Mr. Beast. We change the RNG to be more linear than the olden games now. I see, they're probably like a little bit more easier to calculate, I guess. Uh-oh, it's Mr. Beast and Saucy Barker. Big intimidate. Massive even. Right, so remind me, is it specifically just Mr. Beast that's going to get this buff? The user wears a mask that boosts its attack. Yeah, okay, so it's just Mr. Beast that gets the buff. So what we do is we immediately make ourselves hard to kill by freezing ourselves. And then we set... What type is for alligator in this? Is it? It must be dragon. Dragon water. It must be. So I'm going to spore the Gardevoir. I'm going to spore the Gardevoir. Never mind, I'm quad weak to frickin' Royal Order. I forgot about that. Every single time Sussy Barker dies, I'm just like, oh yeah, that thing has got priority on its psychic move and needs to stop. Mr. Beast, use freeze mask. Wow. Uh-oh, Thrash. I did nothing. Right, now freeze mask has gone off. We flare mask. And... Did Ghost Rider's ability change, or is it still levitate? Because we're Ghost Ether. Pressure. That sucks. God, it's no wonder people don't like Dusknoir. It's no wonder it sucks. Royal Order, we're using psychic damage now. On the Ghost, huh? I'm part Ether. What did you think was going to happen? Blam. Alright, Mr. Beast is now incredible. So long. And now we Earthquake. Yes. Now we Earthquake. Mr. Beast used a massive Earthquake. Dude's got like +1 stat and 4 different stats. What do you mean it missed? Oh no, it missed my Ghost Rider, that's fine. Phantom Force, I'm back, baby. So long. That was mean. Massive critical hit even. Oh, Captain Mag. Captain Mag makes his triumphant return. These guys... No, Mr. Beast! You are the chosen one! Jesus, okay. Oh yeah, of course. Super luck. Right. We might be able to do something about this. So long! Thunder Punch literally either of them. In fact, yeah, just remove Feraligatr from the equation. Destruction. Destroy it. Remove it from the game. Ooh, Tentacles. Something else I can Thunder Punch. The champ is sitting there looking at each individual fist. Like, yeah, I'ma punch that. I think Magmortar needs to perish. So, yeah, just Phantom Force. Just keep vanishing. Go wee 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 wee. Oh no, I'm poisoned. Good thing I'm leaving. Take this punch. Kaboosh. The Feraligatr type reminds me of Mega Feraligatr. I'm pretty sure it's Dragon Water, but I could be wrong. Because it was weak to electric. And normally Dragon Water is not weak to electric. Thunder Punch! Oh, and it didn't kill? Oh, how annoying. If only I had some kind of weirdly ghostly apparition. Oh, there it is. Spooky as shit. Hello, Robo. Now we run back and heal because of the poison damage. Shit, I ran into an encounter. It's Azumarill. Look at its funny face. Again, you're a water type. You can die to poison. That makes sense. Astaroth got 666 experience. How weird. You're not weak to anything I can do, so we leave. Oh, I didn't realise we're not been this way. Oh, we're not been this way yet. Oh, sadness. Okay, we probably just die here then. Okay. One shot for Rapidash with 8 legs, please. You know, I asked for more and I didn't get it. Greedy bastard. Mega Feraligators would laugh at because it looks like a toilet. That is a very funny way of thinking about that. Oh, Marky held on. Hell yeah. I'm shocked Marky held on. This should just kill them. Because we're faster than them. Toxic Reap kills some Rapidash, so we just don't have to put up with that attack. And then Marky's faster than a Wigglytuff. Oh no, not Breloom. I took the one psychic move I had off of Astaroth. It's crazy to think that Diglett looks like shit in the ground. What makes you think that's what it looks like in the ground? Maybe it looks wonderful under there. Do you not think that it is beautiful? I like to think Diglett's a really long worm. Okay, that could have been better. What if Diglett was like, tree roots? There was just hundreds of small roots coming out of the main Diglett. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? What does the jump command do? Take a wild guess. It's written in the name. Okay. Well, I went the wrong way. The healing is this way. Ooh, I ran straight past a foe there. That was terrifying. I have seen the Mega Feraligator model a couple of times, so yeah, that is kind of funny. Someone did make the Mega Feraligator model look better, like using some software, but I can't remember what they did exactly. It was like the blades on its arms. Oh, I remember what it was. It was the top splits. So down the middle, instead of it being one big, like, flappy shell, it splits to make it look more like wings. And then the blades on its arms are a bit chunkier, so that when it folds over and becomes a dragon head, it just attaches it all correctly, and it looks pretty good. And that's like a simple change that kind of fixes the design. Is anything going on down this way? Nope, okay. It's a rat! Where's the rat that makes all the rules? What do you mean Leaf Blade? Then we have a Alolan Raichu. I like Alolan Raichu, he's cool. Little dude surfing away, having a whale of a time. Enjoying life. Yeah, Mega Feraligator's funny. I think Mega Meganium looks a little silly, but you can tell that they're just trying to make the Mega Pokemon look as uncomfortable as possible. That's kind of the point. Like, even Mega Emboar looks uncomfortable because he's just, like, lost amongst his fur. Ampharos again. I should probably try and catch you. Let's see, if you survive this earthquake, I'll catch you. I mean, you survived, but can I get you low enough? No. multiple flash cannons. Many. Oh, wow. Okay, you take no damage right now. Interesting. Go to sleep and I'll throw a ball at you. Mega Meganium's actually made better because it gets the fairy typing instead of pure grass. Fairy grass is not bad. Don't forget that it's quad weak to poison, so it actually does make it quite, like, easy to kill. That's the only, like, big downside to a fairy grass type is suddenly you are quite easy to take out. You will just get blown apart by, any poison move will just kill you. So long, Poison Sting. It's like the last thing that Mega Meganium wants to see is Mega Gengar because it will never outspeed it and it will one-shot it. Can you just get in the ball, Ampharos? Just get in the ball. Just get in the friggin' ball. Jesus Christmas, that did a lot of damage. Right, Frost Curse it, and then get in the ball. It would be pleasant if you got in the ball. I know I've only got Pokeballs, but this game doesn't give you anything else. Sometimes you find different balls as you go along. Maybe the timer ball's effective now. There we go. That's a 30% accurate crit thunder. It was gross. Actual grossness. Okay, and then we wanted to call it a light bulb. Light the bulb. Ooh, light buff. Yeah, we fought her. Ah, shortcut. I was actually going in the right direction all along. Bam, 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 bam. Hello, Nick. Welcome to the stream. I hope you like Pokemon games, because that's what we do on this channel. We play fun Pokemon romhacks and stuff. What's this random area that goes nowhere and has nothing in it? This is story relevant, I'm sure. We'll have to go back there another time. That's a hidden mouse tool we'll have to use later. Right, I don't want to fight another Claydol. These things are a pain in the ass. Then again, you do die to Earthquake. Mr. Beast, destroy it. Well, that didn't work now, did it? Right, I'm going to Flare Mask and then start exploding. I can't tell if it's got 3 masks or 4. I think it's got 3. Earthquake! Now we shake the planet. That did nothing. Bro is too tanky. He's put up screens. There we go. He decided not to use Earthquake back. There's no point living in a Pokemon world. Imagine a Gengar liking your... and you die while on the toilet. Do you know what? Thank you so much for that explanation, Robo. I'm sure that's something you've been thinking about for a long time. Ooh, treasure. TM10. Tum-tum. Wait, but if that's that... Oh, yes, yes, I can see it. Hope you can't. Get this guy out of here. Ah, funky Sly-Kick Pokemon. Okay. Okay, so we Freeze Mask, and then we get Breloom out of there. Or we murder Slowbro, actually. Never mind, Alakazam is super fast. We resist that. Fucking evil, annoying rodent. That's not what fear stands for, but that's hilarious that you can call it that. I'm pretty sure fear stands for focus sash, endeavor, and rat. Because that's basically how you do it. Ooh. I don't want to earthquake here, but it would be funny if I did. I'm gonna flare mask now. Oh, I could just shadow punch. That Alakazam needs to go down. Ooh, massive damage. Oh, but we're alive. Didn't expect me to have 4 hands, did you? Destruction. Annihilated, actually. Every time a Pokemon dies, everyone else gets more XP. You can tell who dies the most because they're the lowest level. Yes, Slowbro, the speed Pokemon. Yep, and he's slacking off. Actually slacking off. What a nightmare. Right, Flash Cannon there, and Thunder Punch here. Yeah, Thunder Punch here. Punch it. Wow, that could have done more. But it decided not to. I expected more from a damage boost. But hey, at the same time, Mr. Beast don't go down either. Wow. Oh no, Slowbro decided to use its brain. Oh, you are also weak to freaking poison for no reason. You're weak to everything that Astaroth can do, Slowbro, you silly boy. You foolish child. Noctowl on a funny Noctowl. Also, I haven't checked how many subs we've been getting. Have we got any from today? No, we haven't got a single one. Hell yeah. Night Slash. Night Slash works on both of them. Boom, 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 boom. Eviolite and Regenerator are busted in PvP? Yes, they are. Is there a Regenerator Eviolite Pokemon that exists other than, like, Fungoose? Fist strats are used to cheese the game, the most lazy strat, but most useful. It's not very effective. It doesn't work against people, but it can work against the AI because they don't know what to do. Okay, we can get back to the beginning now. That's what I thought the initial gate was for, but I was wrong. Here we go. Substitutes free. Yeah, you could be a substitute if you want. Ooh, more treasure. Nectar 2. The sequel to Nectar 1. Okay, I swear I just went into a cave. Last I checked, that's where I just went. Where does this go? What the... Where am I? Again. Oh, why are my eyes watering? I'm yawning too much. But this game, I love the fact that it's really easy to go back through these areas. I don't like how hard it is to tell where the bloody hell you're supposed to be going. Mr. Beast. Yeah, Kinsey, we were discussing it the other day. Freaking fear doesn't work against any priority move or status. Well, specifically toxic, but also weather. The only thing is Aron. You could do it with Aron, and then you can't get hurt by the weather. But then you have to rely on priority moves to kill it. I can't do anything to you. That's 2 ghosts. Jeez, I expected more from that. I haven't touched Pocket in a little while, to be fair. I would probably play Pocket more if it didn't take so long to open the game. That annoys me a little bit. You know, when you're just sitting there like, wow, this game could have been open freaking ages ago. But it takes forever. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I see we got a shiny Xerneas in chat. Lovely. Uh-oh, it's gone. So long, ban it. Oh, Tangrowth's Earth Power. We should be able to tank this. Quite easily, actually. Mr. Beast is a freaking weapon. Can't punch it, but I can Spore Barrage it. You know, all a critical hit in pretty much any game actually ever is you've hit a weak area. You've just smacked a weak area on the Pokemon. Or on the monster or something. You know, that's all it means. Can I get the name of the game? I want to install it on my gaming phone. This game is called Pokémon Odyssey. And on this channel we play a lot of different Pokémon romhacks, so if that's something that interests you, please do consider subscribing. I'm gonna Earthquake. Hopefully we get a punch off. Never mind, this is fine, because now I can just swap into someone that can survive Earthquake. Someone like, I think Ghost Rider can. Well, it definitely can't survive it now. Gengar won't. Gengar's really weak to it. Yeah, I knew Ghost Rider could survive it. Huh, okay, expected Banner to take more damage than that. Level 67. Go on. Use Phantom Force. No, oh, is Shadow Clawed the wrong Pokemon? Mr. Beast kind of a freaking weapon of mass destruction with these 2 masks. I don't really care about the speed and evasion one. When it's already kind of a fast Pokemon anyway. Ooh, critical hit. Shame it's still so tanky. Awesome. Right. How do I get back to healing? Where is Healing Town? Want you to take me to Healing Town? Here it is. Like, my sense of direction is not bad, but I can see people doing this that have got no sense of direction and getting really kerfubbled. Really confoobled. Like, I'm just making it up as I go. Another Ampharos. Again, you just go down to Earthquake, right? Yeah. Also, don't forget, in about... I want to say in about 10 minutes, actually, I'm going to be stopping stream early. And then I will be back on the hour. To play a completely different game for an hour. Because I got access to a code for a game. Members only Twitch, everyone. I'm probably just going to do it standard. I don't think it needs to be members only. Ooh, a Marowak. Is this just another fighting Pokemon? I think it is. It's just a simple little game that's basically a Doom clone, but everything's made of cardboard. I don't plan to play it for any more than an hour. I only plan to play it for an hour. However, I was given a code for it, completely for free, and I was like, you know what? Cool line. Interesting. And I was just like, you know what? I'll play it then. Why not? I just got handed it for free. Doesn't seem to have any AI content in it. Unlike the other game I was given. This guy was like, here, play this game about Egyptian warfare. Like it's an RTS game, like Command and Conquer, and I'm just like, this isn't for me. Heard about you talking about it before? Well, I only found out last night. So if you have heard it from me, it was literally last night that we found it out. I'm going to call this guy. I'm going to call this guy Chief. Chief Whack. There we go. If you read that too quickly, it does say Chief Wank, but don't think too hard about it, alright? But yes, so just on that note, that does mean we're not going to have any Battle Royales today. Just because today's stream is a bit strange. But they will be coming back. I'll probably do some tomorrow, potentially. And if not, then definitely Monday. My guys are way too weak to do this, actually. Why am I here? I might just blast through. Hello, Mr. Ant. Ooh. I love RTS. Yeah, but this game was made with AI, so I was just like, nah, I'm not doing this. But yeah, it just means in about, well, soonish, I'll just be off for 15 minutes, and then I'll come straight back. Ooh, these are birds. What do I do about birds? Ninjago, probably. I can hit with ice moves. That one specifically. You, on the other hand, we repeatedly use close combat. You know, as opposed to far away combat. Civilization Revolution. Never heard of it. I haven't played a Civ game in a while now that I think about it either. From what I've heard, ever since Civ 4, the Civ freaking series hasn't been that good. Why did Ninjago's defenses go down? He had nothing to do with it. Ninjago wasn't involved. Funkabari, because, you know, once again, this water Pokemon is weak to poison because this game just got the type chart backwards. And it's asleep. Get barraged by mushroom powers, please. Feel the wrath of the mushroom power. Hello, Jamie. Oh, also, just thinking about it, whoever it was, I think it was Raykov that said, am I doing it in members only? If I've been given an early access code to, like, show stream a game that they might be interested in playing, not to be mean or anything, but I couldn't make it members only because then less people would see it. I'm basically advertising for them. But only advertising to a select audience, if that's the case. I do know what you mean, like I could, because it's not a Pokemon game, I should members only it. But at the same time, it is also just like, huh, no one will see it if I do. Members only stream sucks. There will be members only content coming. I just haven't made it yet. But it is in the works. The right people would see it. Yeah, that's one way of saying it. That's one way of putting it. So, why did you only show it to 20 people instead of the, like, several thousand you usually show our games to? I was just like, I just figured I'd show it to people that cared. Please don't run into another trainer. Where am I? Okay, cool. That's weird. Because what was the point of these two shortcuts? I don't know. Willy Wonka fans be like, I loved when you let that kid drown in the water. Did you hear that that water was not sanitary either? It was like, it's supposed to look like a chocolate river, but it's actually just some strange freaking brown liquid. Apparently it just tasted like mud. Everyone chill, we are the right people. Yeah, just don't worry. Don't worry, let the mods be your representatives. No, let the members be your representatives. This song is funky when you fast forward it enough. Hey, Blossom. Blossom's never been good. I want nothing to do with it, actually. Watched 2 hours of the Fellowship of the Ring yesterday. Oh, well done. You've only got another million years to go. PP Max. My PP is huge. Uh-oh, trainer, my power's overwhelming. Oh, right, this will probably be the last fight, unless I annihilate him in like 2 seconds. Why is everything a psychic Pokemon in this place? Sussy Barker, get the shit out of there. For some reason, everything wants to kill Sussy Barker. That is just... Oh, Shadow Tag. Oh, that's kind of comical, actually. Alright, we're going to spore the Wobbuffet because it literally just makes Wobbuffet useless. Brandon, I like how when you said when I do a members-only stream, loyal viewers like myself and Doc get screwed. I love how you specified you and Doc specifically. I feel like I need to move my camera up, but then I don't know where I would put the stream avatars. We haven't been gifted memberships yet. Yeah, that's nobody's fault. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. Sometimes it just never goes to the right people. Oh no, don't Flem ask again. Flash Cannon should just kill now. Do you have regular PP or max big PP? I have PP Magnum. How did that do nothing? How did that do zilch? Zilchino. Oh, don't make a wish. I'm a close combat you. I'm gonna do big annihilation, actually. Beautiful. I'd vote move the sub-goal under the Battle Royale. What, on the left? It does need to be a little smaller, doesn't it? There we go. I just think I don't look as centered as I probably should be. Yeah, that's a bit better. I think it's because Theo keeps rubbing his face all over it, making it really hard for me to figure out, I'm gonna swap Barker out. But yeah, whenever Theo rubs his face all over my camera, it goes up. It's not always his fault, though. He can't help but be adorable. Better for sure. Okay. Okay, now it's just Mr. Mime. Get ready to perish, Mr. Mime. I don't see a reason to Phantom Force here. Where is the little man? He is currently having a nap. Because he's a cat. that's it. He's a cat. He's having a nap. There's nothing more to it than that. If Gandalf had a giant fucking birdie rides on, why couldn't they just fly to Mordor? Because they would have been shot down. My understanding is the ring wraiths had dragons and stuff like that. But people do say, like, why didn't they just hang, like, above the volcano and drop it in? Ooh, sizzle! I mean, that's not an interesting sizzle, but it's nice that it's there. If it was like a... I don't want to fight any more trainers right now. Because I need to jump off and set up. Marowak! Right. Okay, how do I get back? This way. He didn't have that bird too, he was Randolph the White. I like how he gets to choose his colours. I am Gandalf the Blue. Today I shall be a Gandalf the Green. Does that change your magic at all? No, I'm just a druid for one day. Right, okay. That is all we're going to do for Pokemon today. Guys, I am going to vanish for 15 minutes, okay? I will be back in a moment. To basically, it's not sponsored, but I got early access to a game. They gave me a key, and I want to play the game just for an hour because it basically means that my sponsor freaking portfolio has actually got a video on it. So that's the plan. So, I am going to be back in 15 minutes. The stream will end, but there'll be a new stream on the channel, so just look back in a moment, okay? On the Twitch side of things, same deal. I'll just go live again in a minute. I actually can't remember the name of the game. Paper something. But yes, I will be back soon enough. I'll do my credits, but there's nothing in the credits. Nothing really happened. I'm pretty sure this... Yeah, the moderators were here. Well done, moderators! Oops, I pressed a button. Didn't mean to press that. But yes. Okay, so... It's not a sponsorship, because the sponsorship entails that I get paid. With this, I don't get paid. Back to Stream Boobot. That's why you're on that list. Awesome. But hey, if you guys are leaving and you're not going to be coming back in a moment, then that's all good. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and above all else, have a damn good one. GG mods, yep. It's only because Proudly bans a freaking whatchamacallit. You know what I'm on about. Anyway, I'm out of it, guys. I'll see you in just a moment. Give me like 15 minutes and I'll be back. Bye bye.